What is up, guys? Donkinus, I'm here bringing you another Halo custom map review. And today we're taking a look at a Halo Reach racetrack by VvshadowwolfvV, and this is Fossilized, which is a very nice roller coaster map. I believe it's kind of a hybrid map, at least for one little section, but I'm not sure. But like 90% of the map is roller coaster, and I enjoy this map. This is one of those maps that I've had for a long time since it came out. And this is one of those maps that was always fun to play with friends that were not really good at racing, just because I could, just destroy them and show off and be like, "Huh, you scrubs," and stuff like that. And it's just a very fun map. Now, the only thing with the map is that there's not much aesthetics, but, that's okay, because I really just enjoyed the map in general. I don't think he actually had much blocks left he could even make aesthetics with, which is kind of understandable. But, the whole map right here is based around this mountain, which I really actually like, because it's the island, and the island is one of my favorite forge areas. So yeah, right here is the only section where it's not like a single wide roller coaster, but whatever, that's still technically part of a roller coaster, I'm going to assume. So yeah, right there is a nice jump, and he does make it work with the shield door, which is really good. Now, one thing I gotta say, the section that is right above here, where you go to that right curve right above that area, I was just before the cave. If you go too fast there, you will fly off the map, and it's happened to me many times. Luckily, this is gameplay where I don't do it all 3 laps because, yeah, I tried to actually get gameplay where I was actually good at the map, because there are times where I am really bad at the map, even though I'm a good Mongoose driver. Not a good Warthog driver, as you probably all saw from Tokyo Drift, or any of the other Halo Reach Warthog maps I've showcased. So yeah, just one thing is you gotta take your time on the map. Don't try to rush certain sections, because you will end up falling off. Like right there, I almost did fall off because I was going a little too fast. Just take your time on certain sections, and you should be fine. So yeah, and there are kill boundaries as well, of course, if you fall off the map. I think, yeah, right here, I almost made it, but I didn't, and that was because I was just kind of rushing. So yeah, luckily there was a kill boundary there. I was actually afraid at first, like, oh crap, there might not be a kill boundary. I didn't want to break the map, but luckily there wasn't. Well, luckily there was, so I couldn't break the map. So yeah, just remember, take your time on some of these maps, like especially like this, because then if you don't, you'll lose your first place spot, and you don't want to get beat by those other better racers than you. You know what I mean? I don't know. Just gotta be careful, guys. But yeah, right there is a little gravel to help boost you up, because I do know with Mongooses, certain inclines are harder to go up with the Mongoose, just because, the Mongoose doesn't get as much speed as the Warthog can, unless it's going down like that 45-degree or 60-degree slope, like on Damn Duranker. So yeah, right back there a second ago, you did see me almost actually fishtail off the side of the map, which, again, you gotta be real careful about, because you don't want to mess up. And I do like these little mini cave sections. I don't know why, but for some reason, that was always the thing with, like, I liked racing through, like, caves or something inside of Halo. I don't know, I always felt like it was really fun, when you have a little cave section of a map or something, or even, like, a map inside of a cave, like a Slayer map, Infection, any of those types of maps where they were inside of a cave, I enjoyed. So those little cave sections really make me actually enjoy the map a little bit more. I love this part right here where it does turn into a collision course, because of the collision course aspect as well. One thing I really do enjoy, other than, maps with caves or racetracks that have collision courses, they're probably my favorite type of racetrack, just because it's fun screwing people over. I think I've said that in every single collision course map I've reviewed so far, or at least has a map with a collision course part. I think I've said something about it's fun to screw people over. And it kind of is, I'm not going to lie. If it's a joking way, it's always fun. And if it's intentionally, especially on race maps where, they're not supposed to be as competitive, but, they still do get competitive, it's funny. I don't know. It's just a very great map. Though, again, the only thing I could say with a downside, but due to the Halo Reach budget limit, that would have been adding some aesthetics. But other than that, this is a very great map. And it's actually been a map that I've had for a long... This is probably one of the longest racetracks I've actually had, other than, the Duquesne and God Regret racetracks that were, like, the maps that got me into, custom games and actually playing, like, multiplayer maps and stuff like that online with friends. But yeah, these are, great map. This is one of those maps, actually, I think I downloaded off the... Oh, yeah, right there. Be careful around doing that. Don't go too far to the edge, because you don't want to screw up like me. But yeah, some of these maps like this were maps actually downloaded from the most recommended and most downloaded on Halo Reach, which is still actually up for. Matter of fact, I'm surprised that there's still maps being that are getting constantly updated under most recommended and most downloaded. I'm surprised, actually. Like, I mean, the Reach community is only like 10,000 people. Well, I'm surprised. I think this map's actually showed up a few times still in the most downloaded, most recommended for recently, which I'm kind of amazed with that because, you know, this is a very old map. So yeah, I don't know, I'm just surprised kind of. But guys, I am going to get out of here. I would like to thank you all for watching. I'm going to go give this map a download because it is a very great map. And other than that, guys, I am going to get out of here. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.
Checkpoint reached. Checkpoint reached. Checkpoint reached. Lap complete. Game